Hello, and welcome to a reading of The Dimension Travelers by me in kindergarten or first grade. We have a table of contents. Chapter 1, page 1. Chapter 2, page 5. I know what to do. Chapter 3, page 9. The Second Dimension. Chapter 4, page 21. Alien Invasion. Switches size on words. Page 24. Facts about planets. Page 35. And the Second Dimension. The Second Dimension strikes back. Page 37. One day, a storm went by. It was this day, yes it was. It wasn't stopping wasn't till Thursday, and it was Sunday. And that isn't till 4 days. So 2 children were inside that house. So those 2 wonderful, or what their mother says, fantastic children, doing nothing but sitting and wondering what would happen. Just till there was a bump that made them jump. It was so loud even people in Japan heard that bump, the children thought. They went upstairs, and in their closet was where the bump was. They opened the door inside. The door was there. Kit and Joey. The children laughed and went downstairs, and their cat Joey down with them. Soon they heard, like a herd of buffalo, another bump. And that was no bump. It was a stranger knocking on the door. "Hello, may I have a glass of water?" asked the stranger. "No!" shouted the children. So the stranger walked away, till the kids saw that he was poor, sad, weak, and doesn't have a home. And the kids were sad like him. And then the stranger said, I'll curse you bringing your dreams into nightmares. First it'll be nice dream, and then a bad dream. And now I will go, and every 2 weeks I will come back. And if you give me a glass of water, I will lift the bad dreams, and you will have a happy life and no bad dreams. So the children went back in their chairs, happy and in their chairs, and thought about the bad dreams they would have. Soon their mother said it was dinner time, and the children went to the table, still thinking about the stranger. Susie couldn't eat the rest of her sandwich. Jack could not eat the rest of his. "Can I go outside and see if one of my friends are home?" asked Jack. "No, you cannot. I'm here so that the babysitter didn't fall asleep again," said the mother in an angry voice and loud. "So what do I do?" asked Jack. Do what you want to do," said Susie. "So I want to go see if any of my friends are home," said Jack. "Well, you can't do that," said their mother. So Jack went and sat down in his chair, so glum. He was so glum that he forgot about the bad dreams he would have, and sooner or later he would go to bed. I lost track. It's just a block of text, by the way. It's not indented paragraphs. It's just a huge block of text. So it's very hard to read. "Time for bed," said their mother. Jack went to bed, and then remembered about the bad dreams he would have. But when he saw Susie in bed, it's Susie, not Susie. Her name's Susie. In bed, she was shaking like crazier than a whale. Let me read that again. Jack went to bed and then remembered about the bad dreams he would have. Went to bed and then remembered about the bad dreams he would have. But when he saw Susie in bed, she was shaking like crazier than a whale, and Jack went to bed. "Wow, what a great dream," said Jack while asleep. "Wow, what a great dream." So Jack moved on to his dream. Wasn't he already in his dream? And then a black hole appeared in front of Jack. Eyes, it sucked him in, and a monster appeared and tried to eat Jack. And tried till Jack screamed like a girl. And then his mother came running in his room. "What's wrong?" asked his mother. "I had a nightmare," said Jack. There's this nice crop art picture of a dragon. "What was it about?" asked his mother. "A monster tried to eat me," said Jack. Then a loud scream came from Sussie's room. She was shaking like a whale. And it was the same reason Jack's sister's nightmare was that she got attacked by the army. Dude, those army people. Oh, look at those crap art army people, dude. And there's a freaking another monster thing. Oh, dude, this is spooky. It's really spooking me. "That sounds bad," said Jack. "Well, Mom, what are you going to do?" asked Sussie. "I do not know," said their mother. Except this time I used the correct form of their. "I know what to do" is the name of the chapter. "I know what to do," said Jack. "You do?" asked Susie. "Yes, I do, and you are going to help me," said Jack. Sorry, it's, "Yes, I do, and you're going to help me, period," said Jack. "Now, what are we going to do?" Question mark, asked Sussie, space, period. "We are going to go get that stranger and give him a glass of water, and we will not rest till we find him and give him a glass of water," said, and give the glass of water to him till and so the children and their mother were off to find that stranger and give the glass of water to him till their house wasn't looking good because the kitten was alone, while the kitten had enough time to wreck the house. "Can we check on the kitten while you find the man?" asked the children. "Go ahead and make sure it did not leave a scratch," said the mother. So the children were checking on their kitten Joey till the kitten went out and the children went in and the house was ruined. And the children were looking for the kitten while the mother was looking for the stranger, and while everyone was gone, so someone walked in the house with a very familiar looking face like the poor guy at the beginning of the story on the 5th page, except it has a 1 at the bottom. It's just a 1. Because I didn't know how to do the... Wait, right at the bottom of the pages, there's the actual page number, and then there's just the number 1. So I guess on the footer, I just put the number 1, thinking it would do something. And then, like, the lady at the thing ended up helping out and actually put the page numbers. Okay, "They will never find me now, and now I can finally take off this disguise," said the stranger. "Now the house is in danger, big danger." "When are we going to get the cat?" asked Jack. "Real soon," said Sussie. "I got him," said Jack. "That's on the next page." "I've got to go before the children get back," said the stranger. So the children are racing home, but weren't they home? But they did not get there fast enough because the stranger left, but they did run into him, and the children lost the kitten again. "Dang it, we lost him again," said Jack. "We will never find our like A-R-E, kitten again," said Sussie. "Why is it Sussie?" "What do you mean by kitten?" asked the stranger. "A kitten is a baby cat that still needs milk that comes from their mother," said Sussie. Good biology lesson, me. Now the children are racing home to get the water, so they ran to the fridge, but they ran out of water, so they used tap water. But they never found the stranger, so they put the water down on the ground and didn't see the stranger again, but they forgot about their mother. "When are we going to find that stranger?" asked Sussie. "I don't know," said Jack. "I think I forgot that the stranger was in the house." And I just continued on with the story, as if we were still looking for him. "But if we ever find him?" asked Jack. "Well, this is complicated," said Sussie. "No, it isn't. So, yeah, it is. So the children were off to find him, but where he is." What is the status reports? Asked the stranger in a strange place. The solution is completely on status target, said an alien. Ooh, dude, I use super big words. This plan is a complete success, said a mad and diabolical scientist. So are you sure this diabolical plan will work? Said another alien. Yes, I'm sure it'll work, said a mad scientist alien. Nice. I am so excited to destroy Earth in the next 2 weeks, and it better be the best time of my life, said an alien. Now it's almost time to destroy Earth. Ha 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 ha. The Earthlings have no chance to defeat the second dimension with the second dimensional transporter, which will lead us from second dimension Jupiter to first dimension Earth. Apparently we're one dimensional. Okay. Said a diabolical alien scientist. Is it the same one, or are they all different? We must be close, said Jack. How much farther we need to go? Asked Sussy. Like a mile, said Jack. Have you found the children? Asked the stranger. This is hopping all over the place. No, but we have found a gigantic cat and a dog, said the mad scientist. How long have we walked? Asked Sussy. About 3 minutes. How long have we walked? Asked Sussy. About 3 minutes, said Jack. And so the children ran and ran till they stopped at the end of their city and couldn't go any farther because that is the bad city. Can't go to the bad city. He wouldn't go in there, would he? Asked Jack. So what's the consequences? Asked the stranger. Oh my god. We are on their tail, except it's not the right form of tail, said an alien. There's a scientist, dude. Oh, gnarly. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. This is laminated and probably costs money. Okay. A lot of money. Should I execute them? Asked the scientist. Well, no, you can't, said the stranger. We will suck them up, said the king alien. Or we can jump Dunderhead, said the butler. So the children were still running and never stopped till they saw a star in the sky and said, Good star, the first star I see at night, and I wish with all my might, I wish for a good night, and my wish is, they thought in their heads, but before they knew it, the stranger was behind them. I see that you were searching for me, said the stranger. Do you want the water you wanted so much? Asked Sussy. Why, yes I do, said the stranger. Well then, follow us, said Sussy. Well, the children were off to get the water. They didn't bring the water with them. We're off to get the water, but they never knew that he was from the second dimension with evil in him and wanting to destroy Earth and take over. Oh man, what dramatic irony. How much longer? Asked the stranger. There it is, said Jack. I can't believe you fell for it, said the stranger. And then the stranger put spacesuits on them, and they looked like astronauts, thought the children, and they went out of Earth. Oh, dude, look at that. Oh, sick. Where are we? Asked Jack in the new chapter called The Second Dimension. Are you the two Dunderhead children? Asked the stranger. Well, we are not Dunderheads, but we are the children that you cursed yesterday, said Jack. Well, I never told you two fantastic children that I am from the second dimension, and in my dimension, water is gas. So we made a dimensional transporter so that we can take over the planet, and I am not kidding, and I am serious. Ooh, said the stranger. So let me get this straight. You built a dimensional transporter that leads from your world to my world, said Jack. And by the way, my name is Dunderhead, okay, said the And by the way, my name is Dunderhead, okay, said the stranger. So the children went off to go to get down, but Jack had a question. If you can come here, how come they can't? Because they do not have the trans-dimensional transporter watch, said the stranger. While the children were in space, the space transporter, and down by their mother things lady, What? Okay, by their mother things were not right. Well, that was rude, said the children's mother. Well, lady, we do not like company, said a big gang of friends. What? I'm confused. Said a big gang of friends. What am I talking about? Okay, so what do you do on this ship? Asked Jack. Nothing, said the stranger. Where is the bathroom? I need to go bad, asked Sussy. Well, here we are, said the stranger. Is there a bathroom in there? Asked Sussy. So do you have the water? Said the... I thought we already had the water. Yes, I do, said the stranger. Well, then hand it over, said the alien king. Right before he was going to hand it over, the children snapped it right out of his hands. And here it is, said the stranger. While the children out with the glass of water, the water flew out of the cup and into space. But when they tried to go back in the window, but the alien shut it closed. Where can it be? Asked the stranger. Yeah, you must have like slow reaction time. So the children went as fast as a rocket. Get it, rocket? And they are outer space in the second... So the children went as fast as a rocket. Get it, rocket? And they are outer space in the second dimension. As I was saying, the two children landed in their house, and it was clean as a whistle. And then a fire started because the fireplace was on, and Sussy got the fire extinguisher, and the house looked burnt and white. So they got the mop and bucket and cleaned the house. I'm glad that happened. Are we done yet? Asked Jack. How are we going to explain this to Mom? Asked Sussy. We will just keep on cleaning and try to clean the fridge and empty out the closet right before Mom gets home, said Jack. Where are the children? Asked the alien king. I do not know, said the stranger. We'll find them and make it quick, said the alien king. So the children moped and moped till a crash sound hit the roof and a bump. They looked out the window and did not see a thing. They opened the attic, but right on top of the attic door was the stranger. And they heard a crack, and it came from the attic door. And when they looked at the bottom, they saw the stranger. And it did not want to stay, 'cause he would kill us, you know what I mean. It is a saying, like, really mad at somebody. And you feel like hurting them. Like, last night, I threw a ball... I threw a ball and it broke his Lego and he got mad at me. Okay, I'm skipping the story. Okay, now where was I? Oh, yeah. The children ran till they got caught and went up to the second dimension again. And the stranger said, you will not rest till you find the water in outer space. Do you understand? Well, I have no idea what you just said Jack. Yeah, what? I will say it again. You will not rest till you find the water in outer space, said the stranger. What did you say? Asked Jack. This might take a while, said the stranger. Do I work out? Asked Jack. No, you will find the water in outer space, said the stranger. Are you speaking Spanish? Asked Jack. Wow, this is taking a lot longer than I thought, said the stranger. Well, I will ignore him like he is an ant, said Jack. While Jack is ignoring the stranger, that gave Sussy an idea. She jumped out the window and went to their house. They were in their house. And then Sussy just remembered that she was in the second dimension and their house was a fake and the earth was in danger because the alien attacked. Where is the child? Asked the stranger. Well, now everybody is separated and I am alone and I will have a party and I will set it up. Sorry guys, I just wanted to have a little fun and stop the story. Well, I was going to say that Joey ran away and did not go far to get the children's mother. Ooh, this is spicing up. What happened to you? Asked Jack when the stranger put off the disguise. What? Now go get that glass of water, said the stranger. This doesn't make sense. While the children were looking for the water, the mother was going home and the evil neighbor with the ray gun... the evil neighbor with the ray gun... and the lazy gun, and he was fat. Good. Well, isn't it my neighbor right in front of me? Look, it is my lazy gun, said the neighbor. So the mother has been zapped and was lazy as a rock. Nice. What are you going to do to find the water? Asked Jack. Well, at least it cannot get worse, said Sussy. That does not answer the question. Well, the children were not happy, but at least their mother did not see the house. But when the mother got angry and said, I thought she was lazy as what? But when the mother got angry and said, you'll never get away with this, well, I might give up, but I decided not to give up, said the children's mother's neighbor. Back up to the children. It wasn't pleasant up there. It was hot and has a breeze that is not what the children wanted. Oh, I never expected this would happen, said Jack. Well, Sussy said it wouldn't get worse. Well, it got worse. Now the children had a lot of time to get the water before their mother goes home. She is probably by to get... You're in 2 different dimensions. Oh, wait. No, the cat ruined the house. But in the second dimension, their house caught on fire. Then they opened... Oh, wait. Well, the children are having a hard... Wait. Well, Sussy said it wouldn't get worse. Well, it got worse. Now the children had a lot of time to get the water... Wait. Well, the children are having a hard time. Just wait till you see how hypochondriac the mother is. Well, I think you guys do not want to see it. So, I am going back to the children. Good, nice. Good job, me. Then they opened the window again. Sussy took the trans-dimensional transporter watch right off the guy's wrist. Well, I think we're getting close to getting home, said Jack. Well, I think we are already home, said Sussy. Well, are we getting a jumbo smoothies or what? Asked Jack. Well, he is probably forgetting the plane. But on the bright side, they are getting ready to save the day. Oops, I just skipped to page 21, chapter 4, page 2 on chapter 4. Okay, I will just get back on track to in the story. And now the children tried everything to clean the house, and it worked till they went on the couch. And the couch fell back and hit the wall, and the wall got a dent in it. Well, we ruined our life because we're gonna be in trouble, and I mean big trouble, said Jack. The children were glum in the chairs and hoping something would happen. Well, we are getting too heavy to be on this couch, said... If 2 kids are getting too heavy to be on a couch, there's something wrong there, said Jack. Back up to the stranger. Well, we lost the children, but we've got the water, said the scientist. Well, the water evaporated in space, said the alien. Well, I did not want you to find evaporated water. I want it plain and fresh water, said the stranger. But I thought it was a gas in your world. Well, the children know your disguise, said the scientist. They do not know you, though, said the stranger. Well, the 3 people, but the scientist is off to get the water and destroy Earth. I'm going to my chair, said Jack. Me too, said Sussy. Then they heard a bump. Boy, that bump made them jump. They looked out the door and... They saw a guy, and that guy said, "May I have a glass of water?" "Yes," said the children. Back up to the stranger. "What do you mean you do not have the trans-dimensional transporter?" said the scientist. "The children must have taken it," said the stranger. "Well, how are we going to get the water now?" asked the scientist. "Well, you can make a new trans-dimensional transporter with the water," said the... I added that in. It's just... Okay. Said the stranger. "Okay, I'll get started," said the scientist. "Well, how long will it take?" asked the stranger. "Probably 4, said the scientist. "For what? Days, weeks, months, years?" asked the stranger. "Maybe 5, said the stranger. "Look, I am just a man who did not go to scientific school. I went to dance school." "Nice," said the scientist. "No, you have not," said the stranger. All of a sudden, he started to dance like a nutball. "I'm so sorry," said the stranger. "Hey, It is a whole bucket of laughing gas over there, said the scientist. So, said the strange. Okay, my name is not Stranger, it's Dunderhead, interrupted Dunderhead. I forgot to just add that in throughout the entire freaking book. And what I meant to say said Dunderhead. Well, for once, you got my name right, said Dunderhead. Okay, the transdimensional transporter will be approximately 6, said the science. Okay, my name is not scientist. My name is Han Solo. Oh, we're getting in. This interrupted Han. You for once said my name right, said Han Solo. This sounds like what Dunderhead said, don't you think? Well, the kids are gone, and with the transdimensional transporter, am I upset? No, a little, said the stranger. Remember, my name is Dunderhead. We established that, said Dunderhead. Oh, man, riveting comedy. Well, the aliens must be making another transdimensional transporter, said Jack. You were the one who started this madness, said Dunderhead. Oh, no, I didn't, said Han Solo. Well, this might be weird or funny from Star Wars World, which is in the 4th dimension. Came crashing in the window, and it was Han Solo. You stole my first and last name, so you will have to pay for the budget and the new law. So pay up, said Star Wars Han Solo. Oh my god. So basically, what happened is that Han Solo from the movies went back and is now confronting the Han Solo alien scientist answer. Nice. So pay up, said Star Wars Han Solo. And you have to pay for breaking our windows, said Dunderhead. No, I won't, said Han Solo. Looks like we got to do this the hard way, said Second Dimension Han Solo said. I did not mean to say said at the beginning, and the end, I just wanted to say said at the beginning, okay? I didn't know how to backspace. Okay, what's the hard way, asks the Star Wars Han Solo. I am going to slap you till you say yes, said Dunderhead. Then he started slapping Star Wars Han Solo. 10 hours later. It is not working, said Star Wars Han Solo. It looks like we are going to do this the hard way, said Dunderhead. You've already said that, said the Star Wars Han Solo. Well, it is a good line, said Dunderhead. Well, the transdimensional transporter is finished, said the Second Dimension Han Solo. Dude, this is crazy. So how does it work, asked Dunderhead. Okay, my name is not Stranger, it's Dunderhead, interrupted Dunderhead. That's what I said, said the narrator. What happened? 4th wall break. Coming in. 10 4th wall breaks a second. What happened to the 4th dimension, Han Solo asked Dunderhead. He expats from the ship and taken our money, said the Second Dimension Han Solo. Well, when are you going to show me how the transdimensional transporter works, asked Dunderhead. First, we will see some of the completely established material to destroy Earth, said Han Solo. Then a part of the floor came up, and that on that piece of the floor was nothing. Where is the material, asked Dunderhead. Bob, why aren't you up here, asked Han. Sorry, I'm practicing for my beauty pageant, said the new character Bob. You were what? Asked Han. No, I didn't mean that. I just meant just send the floor down. You got it, said Bob. Okay, whatever you want, said Han Solo. Then they heard a splat. They wondered what it was. Lift the floor, said Bob. Oh, so that was the splat. It was Bob, said Han. Dunderhead wished the demonstration was over, but Bob moved along. But when Dunderhead saw the floor lift up, he saw Bob in a skirt. What in the world are you doing in a skirt, said Han. Oh, it's not what it looks like, said Bob. How does this happen? Just finish the demonstration, said Dunderhead. Just till Bob get to the part where we are going to destroy Earth, said Han Solo. This may take a while to get to the demonstration, isn't it? Said Dunderhead. Just till Bob was the Angry Birds family destroying the green pig's home, which they're living with the Declaration of Independence. What does that mean? Let me read it again. Then at their window was the Angry Birds family destroying the green pig's home, which they're living with the Declaration of Independence. What was that? Asked Dunderhead. So I think outside the window, they saw Angry Birds destroying a house of pigs. But in the house of pigs, there was the Declaration of Independence as well. But I don't know. Okay. Second dimension Angry Birds, said Han Solo. What are Angry Birds? Asked Dunderhead. I thought you're from the second dimension, Dunderhead. They are Angry Birds, said Dunderhead. Cool, said Dunderhead. He talked to himself. Well, the demonstration taking a while longer than I thought, so how about we go down to the first dimension, to their mother, okay? So if you want to survive the House of Screams, you have to wake up. Wake up, said the neighbor, or should I say Doc. What hospital? Is a murder in the hospital? Asked the mother. No, just an original hospital, said the Doc. Well, how about we go back to the children? Yeah, that explains so much. This is so bad. Are we forgetting something? Asked Jack. Yes, we have forgotten about the kitten, said Susie. The kittens, shouted the children. I'm going back to the second dimension. Got it? I got it. How long does it take to get changed? Asked Dunderhead. I just found out that I have 59 seconds to live, said Han Solo. Just a minute, said Dunderhead. Good, my watch is slow, said Han Solo. Do you want to hear a joke? Said Dunderhead. Why not? Said Han Solo. What do you get when you cross an elephant and a fish? Asked Dunderhead. I don't know. What do you get? Asked Han Solo. Swimming trunks, said Dunderhead. He laughed and laughed, and then the demonstration went back on. Sir, I didn't step on in time. Could you lower it again? Asked Bob. Okay, but make it quick, said Han Solo. These are the things you will be using by destroy planet Earth from the first dimension, said Bob. Blank page. Nice blank page. But it's just one page. Okay. So how do they work? Asked Dunderhead. This is a hydraulic nuclear laser shooter. It shoots 25 laser bullets at a time, said Bob. Wow, fabulous. You're doing great, said Dunderhead, bored and just wanting to destroy Earth. While they are doing a demonstration, let's go down to the two children. Where is the kitten? Asked Susie. We've been searching for him all day. We'll never find him, said Jack. That didn't answer my question, said Susie. You didn't ask a question, said Jack. Never mind that. Yes, she did. She asked where the kitten is. Never mind the arguing. Let's just focus on finding the kitten, said Jack. That's what I just said, said Susie. Let's just search for the kitten, said the children diagonally. Diagonally. I think they mean like synchronized? Not diagonally. Are you a copycat? Asked Jack. Well, you started it, shouted Susie. No, I did not, shouted Jack. Let's stop arguing and save our kitten Joey. We will not rest till we find him, said Jack. Let's stop arguing and save our kitten Joey. We'll not rest till we find him, said Jack. That's what I just said, Susie. You didn't say anything, said Jack. Well, you are just being weird, said Susie. Back up to the second dimension. They are almost done with the demonstration. Would you hurry up? It doesn't take that long to use the restroom, said Han Solo. I'm standing right here, said Bob. Well, sorry, go on. I didn't know how to use the backspace key, said Han Solo. This is a headache watch. It will make anyone you point at it at give him or her a headache. And it also has a magnet on it. It will give you any metal object, said Bob. Dunderhead still once the demonstration was over. Right in front of him was the freeze the time gun. So he snapped the freeze the time gun behind Bob. Unexpectedly, he shot the gun. Boom! That should give me time to sleep, said Dunderhead. He slept until 7 in the morning. I thought it froze time. And woke up and unfroze them so he could finish the demonstration. Nice. Nice. Very useful. Let's go back in time to when the children went to bed. Okay, we're going to have nightmares, but we have to stay... said Jack. Then there was a monster who tried to eat him, but when he got ate, he punched the monster in the mouth. He didn't do anything he mentioned. A machine gun, and he shot it open the mouth. That should take care of it, said Jack. At Sussie's dream, she dodged all the shots the soldiers had shot. Then she punched one of the soldiers in the face. And another soldier, too. They have no chance to beat me, said Sussie. We're not going to win the war. Let's surrender, said one of the soldiers in an accent. Okay. We are not going to win the war. That's not an accent. What am I doing? Okay, let's go to where we left off. This is our torpedo gun. It's a gun that shoots torpedoes. That's all it does. Do you believe me? I'm not kidding. I'm telling the truth. If you don't believe me, this conversation will take very long. If you don't believe me, I'm not going to stop until you answer my simplified question. This conversation will take very long if this question will not be answered. Okay, I'm bringing out the big guns. Answer me. Please answer me. You're not answering my simplified question, said Bob. I believe you, said Dunderhead. Thank you for answering my question, said Bob. Well, here is a sphere ball shooter. It shoots sphere balls. You press this button to shoot sphere balls, and the button shoots water. Oh, this button shoots water, this button shoots dynamite, and it has an aimer, so you can aim at your certified target, said Bob. When are we going to be done with this demonstration, asked Dunderhead. And about 3 more pages on this book, said Bob. This is going to take forever, said Dunderhead, back down at the children. They were having trouble finding the kitten. Here, kitty, 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 shouted the children at the same time. Jinx, you owe me a soda, said Sussie. Well, at least I didn't interfere with searching for the kitten, said Jack. Let's just search for the kitten, said Sussie. This is not interesting. Back up in the second dimension, the demonstration turned into a conversation. All I'm asking you is, what is your favorite color, said Bob. I do not have a favorite color, said Dunderhead. So what are you trying to say? That you don't have a favorite color, said Bob. Yes, said Dunderhead. Hey guys, check this out, said Han Solo. What is the thing that disturbed our conversation? I meant demonstration, said Bob. It is the formula to water, said Han Solo. Man, that's so convenient. They found the formula for water. Oh man, crazy. Oh God. Whoa, cool, said Dunderhead. Cool, shouted Bob. How long will it take, asked Dunderhead. About 2 more pages, said Han Solo. That shouldn't take so long, said Dunderhead. Okay, let's get back to the demonstration, said Bob. This is a forgotten me gun. They forget you, said Bob. Wow, I wonder how they made it, said Dunderhead. It's hard to explain to you, they sort of did it like, they never thought me how to make it. Well, I can't actually tell you since I never got thought, so that can't be answered, said Bob. I didn't ask you how to make it. I guessed how to make it, said Dunderhead. Oh, I thought you asked me how to make it, said Bob, confused, and I don't know why. I don't know why either. Why are we spending so much time on this? Then a huge explosion came from the corner door lab. What happened? Asked Dunderhead. I messed up on the formula on how to make water, said Han Solo. Well, look at the consequences. You still have more time to make it. It won't take that long, said Bob. You're right. I should make it again. No matter how long it takes, I'll still do it, said Han Solo happily. Bob continued with the demonstration. Here's a hypnotizer ray. It will hypnotize anyone from the first dimension, said Bob. Why won't it work on second dimension people? Asked Dunderhead. Well, it's hard to explain to you, said Bob. Okay, let's not go through this again. It's starting to give me a headache, said Dunderhead. Let's move on, said Bob. I wonder what's next, said Dunderhead. In the lab, Han Solo almost got it finished. I'm finished, shouted Han Solo while running out the door. What are you finished with? Asked Bob. The water recipe, said Han Solo. So when are you going to load it up with in the dimensional transporter? Asked Dunderhead, surprised. Just until the Alien King arrives, said Han Solo excitedly. I thought the Alien King was there. Well, how long will that be? Asked Bob. About right now, said Han Solo. Then an alien with a golden crown, a king robe, and a long blue shirt. And a ruby-filled watch. The king, said Dunderhead in amazement. I've come here to see the one who planned to destroy the first dimension Earth, said the king. That would be me, said Dunderhead shyly. Well, today is the day we destroy first dimension, said the king, back down at the children. They were chasing their kitten. Come on, we got to catch it, said Jack. We'll never catch it, said Sussy. Mom should be home by now, said Jack. I have an idea, said Sussy. Mom should be home by now, said Jack. I have an idea, said Sussy, while pulling out a ball of yarn. She threw it towards the kitten. Oh, now I get... The kitten was there. Oh, now I get it, said Jack. Then Sussy grabbed the kitten while he was holding the yarn. Back up at the second dimension, they were getting in alien ships and then going into the porthole to the first dimension, then going straight towards Earth. This is the best day ever, said the king. At Earth, alien ships flew everywhere. This is not going to end well in this book, said Jack. Alien invasion. Jack tried to fight them, but they were too powerful. Yeah, these alien ships. Jack tried to fight them. Little kid tried to fight the alien ships. Now we will rule over the first dimension Earth. In second dimension Jupiter. In next might be third dimension Saturn. Might be fourth dimension Mercury, said Dunderhead in an insanely large alien ship. Then he asked the janitor to attack the two children. Okay, it's fine with me, boss, said the janitor. The children saw the janitor jump out of the alien ship and said, I'm gonna clean up your act. Not if I can deal with it, said Jack loudly. Oh yeah, said the janitor. This is useless and hopeless, said the king. Let's just see how it goes, said Dunderhead. Then the janitor hit Jack with a broomstick and punched him in the face. Ouch, that hurt, said Jack. Then Sussy just remembered something. She had the transdimensional transporter watch on. Then the janitor locked them up in metal chains and made them move forward with the spear. Do you have a plan? Asked Jack. You bet I do, said Sussy. Then they went into a big alien ship. They walked along the steel floor. Then, as they walked into a room, they saw a bunch of lava below them. What's your plan? Asked Jack. You'll see, said Sussy. You'll be dropped down in the lava surrounding that is below you. Good luck. I never mentioned this, but you have 5 minutes until you'll be dropped into the lava, said the janitor. It's freaking Alzheimer's. This is great. We won't have to deal with them, said the king. Those little kids have no chance to challenge the 10 chambers of horror, said Dunderhead. Then, all of a sudden, Sussy cut her and Jack out of the rope and went through the 10 chambers of death. The children got out of the rope, said the king. Then, in the 10 chambers of horror, it's not death anymore. Sussy typed into the transdimensional transporter, the fourth dimension, said Jack. Then they both went to the fourth dimension. Remember, this is the Star Wars dimension with the Star Wars Han Solo who stole the money from the second dimension Han Solo. They saw Luke Skywalker and C-3PO and R2-D2 and other people from Star Wars. May I please borrow your lightsaber? It's not saber, it's saber, asked Jack to Luke Skywalker. Sure, why not? With your good manners, said Jack. Just some random kid comes from a different dimension. He's like, yeah, you can borrow your, like, this powerful weapon that you want? He's like, sure, you have pretty nice manners. Okay. Oh boy. Then they went back to the first dimension with the lightsaber. We will win this, said Jack, holding the lightsaber. When are we going to hear them cry or throw a tantrum, said the king. Sorry for their interruption, but how do I put this? Your prisoners have escaped from the ship, said Bob. Well then, capture them, said Dunderhead. Soon we are going to celebrate our victory, said the king to Dunderhead. Then in a blink of an eye, Bob captured the children. How does that work? He had a lightsaber and everything. Congratulations, you captured someone the fastest in history. You win $1 million, said Dunderhead. Congrats on winning, Bob, said the king. You'll never take over our dimension, said Sussy. Then crocodiles and alligators were below them. I never thought I'd go out like this, said Jack. Well, you are, said the king. It's cupcake time, sure, said an overly sized robot. It's cupcake time, sure, said an overly sized robot. It's already cupcake time, said the king. He grabbed a cupcake, and the king said, with his mouth full, execute them. Then Sussy grabbed a grenade from her pocket and put the grenade on a rocket. Execute this. While pointing at the robots, it smashed all the robots. Then the grenade blew up. Oh, that was so cool, said Jack. Don't mention it, said Sussy. She threw a grenade at the crocodiles and alligators. Let's get out of here, said Jack. When did she get grenades? The children escaped again, said the king. Excuse me, when am I going to get my $1 million, asked Bob. It's right in front of you, said Dunderhead. Then they tied a note to a brick. They threw it at Jack's head. Sussy's going to be assassin, said Jack. Then he heard someone whispering something. Assassinated, whispered Dunderhead. Assassinated, I better save her, said Jack. He ran right past her. I'm over here, said Sussy. Jack ran all the way back. You are going to be assassinated. I'm going to save you since you are my sister, said Jack. Then a gigantic bomb rolled towards them. There is a humongous bomb rolling towards us. That might be how he is going to assassinate you, said Jack. Acute observational skills, Jack. Good job. Like I don't know that, said Sussy. My plan is working perfectly, said the king. You mean me, Bob, Han Solo, and the alien scientist plan, said Dunderhead. They started fighting, and the king's crown fell off. My crown, I'm going to die without it, said the king sadly as he disappeared. He is gone. I don't have to obey him anymore, said Dunderhead. Sorry for the interruption, but you anymore. You killed the king, said Bob, shocked and disappointed. We don't have any rules, though, said Dunderhead. You are crazy. We need rules, shouted Bob. Look at the consequences. You can finally drink coffee, said Dunderhead. The bomb was still chasing the children. Cool crop art picture of a bomb and the text format changed. Okay. What are we going to do? Asked Jack. I don't know, said Sussy. Let's just keep on running, said Jack. Back up at the second dimension ship, Dunderhead and Bob were still arguing, even though it was almost sundown. You started it, said Bob. What? Is this in the wrong place? This is in the wrong place. This has to be in the wrong place. I don't know, said Bob. 10 hours later, said the narrator. How are we still awake, said Dunderhead. I don't know, Bob. Let's take a nap, said Dunderhead. Great idea, said Bob. Then they took a nap. Back down at the children, Sussy threw the water at the... No, this is the right place. Right, still same... at the bomb, so it would not have fire on the string. She took some fruitcake and threw it right on front of the bomb, so it stopped, and it did. Glad I said it was fruitcake. We are safe now, said Sussy. I'm glad it didn't crush us, said Jack. Yeah, or we would have been flat, said Sussy. You're the best sister ever, said Jack. Don't mention it, said Sussy. You know, sometimes I feel like I could go back in time somehow, said Jack. Let's just sit here and think about how we would do that, said Sussy. Oh, I know how. How, asked Sussy. I forgot, said Jack. Well, I don't mind, said Sussy. I know how to, said Jack. Well, how do you, asked Sussy. You ask a scientist to invent the time machine, said Jack. That is exactly how you do go back in time, said Sussy. Let's go ask a scientist, said Jack. Okay, it's going to take long, said Sussy. I meant tomorrow night, said Jack. Oh, in that case, let's try to save the world, said Sussy. Oh my god. Ah! 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 Okay, so they tried to climb up the second dimension alien ship, but it was too dangerous and too high, so they could not. It is useless, said Jack. We will never make it, said Sussy, kind of mean. Let's still try to save the world, said Jack. We need a rope, said Sussy. On my way, said Jack. When you get it, hook it right here, said Sussy. I got a rope, said Jack, looking at the place he was supposed to hook it onto. Now hook it up there like you are supposed to, said Sussy. Okay, now let's switch back to the freaking black font. Okay, I'll do it, said Jack. Let's just hope the king doesn't see us, said Sussy. Then Jack heard Dunderhead complaining to Bob. I'll see what's happening, said Jack, pulling Sussy up when she was holding onto the rope. How are you doing, said Sussy. Good, this is good exercise, said Jack. I can't believe you killed the king, shrieked Bob. I don't think the king will see us, said Jack. Why do you think that, asked Sussy. Bob said that Dunderhead killed the king that was wearing a golden crown, a king robe, a long blue shirt, and a ruby-filled watch. What? Wasn't an alien, asked Sussy. Yes, it was kind of ugly, said Jack. Back up at the second dimension, Phineas and Ferb. Whoa, where'd they come in? We're going through the porthole that they made, but they could have just used the one the aliens made. Oh, stupid. This is how we are going to save the first dimension world, says Phineas 2. You know this is dangerous if you wouldn't bring those materials, said Ferb 2. We're going to make it, said Phineas 2. The first dimension, Phineas and Ferb were building another catapult shaped like a platypus. Okay. We are finished with the platypult. Oh my god. Platypult? How did I come up with that? Said Phineas. Then Buford. Hey! Buford arrived. We heard you were going to play a platypus-themed sport, said Buford. Then Baljeet. I had all the characters' names. Baljeet ran over to Phineas's house. I love platypus-themed sports, said Baljeet out of his breath. Then they saw the second dimension, Phineas and Ferb. It's other us's, replied Phineas. Your world is in great, said Phineas 2. Danger, said Phineas. Yes, exactly. The second dimension alien group is about to take over the world, said Phineas 2. This is horrible, absolutely horrible, said Phineas. Ferb grabbed Buford and squeezed him. Would you get off me, asked Buford. Ferb got off him. Back over to the children. They got kidnapped by Dunderhead. Again! Let's try to get out of here, said Jack. Then Phineas 2 crashed in the second dimension alien ship with Ferb 2. You'll never get away with this, said Phineas 2. Go second dimension Phineas, said Jack. I'm glad Jack knew exactly who it was. Then Sussy threw a grenade at Phineas 2. Phineas 2 caught it and threw it at Dunderhead. What are you doing to me, you little children, said Dunderhead as he blew up. Dunderhead, what have you kids done, said Bob as he grew bigger, and bigger. Did he just get bigger or did my eyes get smaller? Did my eyes get smaller? I don't know what that means. You never know how this is possible to happen, said Jack. He got bigger, said Phineas 2. Then the first dimension, Phineas and Ferb crashed down the door. You're just in time. Look in front of you, said Jack, pointing at a big beast that was actually Bob. Whoa, Mama! Zooey mama. No, whoa, mama, that is one big beast, said Phineas. Then Agent P jumped in the window. He was surprised that his two favorite playmates would be in a lava valley that was surrounded by overly sized robots. When did the robots come in? Oh yeah, I remember that. The freaking cupcake part. Oh god, okay. He had to save them, but he didn't want to be sent away forever and be never to be able to see them again. Phineas turned around and he saw his loved forever pet Perry. Then Bob the Beast threw them at the wall. And the good news is that Bob broke the rope. Phineas, too, catch the grenade and throw it at Bob the Beast, said Sussy. I'll catch it if it kills me, said I'm surrounded by lava, said Phineas. I don't want you to fall in the lava, said Jack. Then Sussy threw a grenade at the other side. Phineas, too, ran as fast as he can and jumped. Don't die, said Sussy. We want you to be alive, said Jack. Phineas, too, caught the grenade and threw it at Bob the Beast. I will not fail you guys, said Phineas, too. Then another book character walked in the room. Hello, my name is Geronimo Stilton. Geronimo Stilton? Why did I add in Geronimo Stilton? I wish he would have come a little earlier in this book, said Jack. This book is a laughapalooza, don't you think, said Sussy. Yes, said whoever is reading this book. Yeah, this book is just a huge laugh, guys. Then they noticed that Bob the Beast didn't blow up. Instead, he had just a little black mark on his face. I think you need a bigger grenade, said Phineas, too, staring at Bob the Beast. Then Sussy said, throwing 16 bombs at Bob the Beast. Here's a little treat. Then all the grenades flew inside Bob the Beast's mouth. I hope this works, said Jack. Hooray, I think, shouted the book character. It's Geronimo Stilton. Why don't you just say Geronimo Stilton? Sussy smiled and said, I think you're right. Then Bob the Beast blew up in shame. How shameful it is for Bob the Beast to blow up. Now he thinks he's lame. He vanished with a lot of pain. Then he said, I'll take a ride down in Heaven Lane. Heaven Lane! Hooray, shouted everyone in happiness. Jack felt a little bit sad. As they went to the door, the overly sized robot appeared in front of them. You're not leaving, said the overly sized robot. Then Jack pulled out his lightsaber and chopped him in two. Wow, said the book character, impressed of him. It's Geronimo Stilton. Now, it's back to the... Now, let's get out of this rust bucket of bolts and screws and stuff like that, said Jack. Then right in front of them was 500 robots. Okay, first let's try to get through these overly sized robots so we won't get destroyed, said Phineas, too. Then out of the ceiling came the second dimension Jack, Sussy, their mom, their kitten, their Aunt Cheryl, their Uncle Vic, Aunt Kathleen, Aunt Rose, their grandmother, their granddad, Aunt Rhea, Jeff the chef, their second grandma, their second grandpa, their family member Nanny, which is 95 years old, Phineas and Ferb's pet platypus, and their children's father, the children's friend Ludovic, cousin Devin, cousin Olivia, cousin Brittany, the children's friend Jeremy, the children's friend Oliver, Jack's classmate Logan, Sussy's classmate Riley, Jack's classmate Maddox, Jack's classmate Michael Gatos. Why did I put his full name? Jack's classmate Michael Gatos, Sussy's classmate Michael Dean, Jack's classmate Michael Rietta, Jack's classmate Taylor, Sussy's classmate Brianna, Jack's classmate Mark, Jack's classmate Andrew, Jack's classmate Kaylee, Jack's classmate Carlin, Jack's classmate Owen, Sussy's classmate Olivia, Jack's classmate Charlotte, Jack's classmate Madeline, Sussy's classmate Carl, Jack's classmate Dakota, the children's cousin Hunter, cousin Julie, and Jack's classmate Avery. Oh my god! There's so many people That's like all my family members and everyone in my first grade class. Okay, they all crashed through the robot with a lightsaber smash to the huge slash. They went through the robot and smashed all the robots outside. Jack swung his lightsaber at the alien janitor. The janitor dodged it. Jack noticed there was a mountain right behind the janitor. Jack ran behind the janitor. "Where are you going?" said the janitor. "Over to the first dimension, Mom." The aliens were smashing buildings that were right next to her, but she didn't even hear anything since she has a music player on her ears. Then, over by Jack, he was climbing and climbed while the janitor tried to stab Jack. "You can't catch me, you can't catch me," said Jack. Then, at the same time, the alien janitor, Jack, said, "This is annoying. Jinx, you owe me a soda," said Jack. The janitor went down the mountain to get the soda. The alien janitor just abide by his words. Oh my god. Jack dropped the lightsaber and cut the janitor in half. "I can't believe he fell for it," said Jack. Over to the second dimension, Aunt Cheryl, as she was kicking alien, but like crazy. "Take a load of this," said second dimension Aunt Cheryl. Then an overly sized robot came and said, "Give up or die." Then she trucks his arm and smashed him with it. Over to Phineas and Ferb. They got out all their creations and destroyed most of the aliens. Then, with a water helmet, out of the water came SpongeBob SquarePants, arrived with Patrick. There's just so many characters. We're going to save the hole in the wall, said Patrick. "We're going to save the whole world, Patrick," said SpongeBob. "Oh, I never knew I had..." No, wait, what was I going to say again? I think I was going to say, "Oh yeah, you want to get ice cream, SpongeBob," said Patrick. "There's no time to get ice cream." "Didn't you listen to what I said?" asked SpongeBob. "No, I thought you said not to listen to what I was saying," asked Patrick. "Let's just help save the world, Pat," said SpongeBob. "Are you trying to confuse me? Or you try..." "What was I saying?" said Patrick. Oh my god, this doesn't make sense. My voice is hurting from talking for over an hour. Over to Jack. He was at the top of the mountain and he was going onto an antenna and grabbed the alien ship. Jack got right into the alien ship. He searched for the captain. "I'll just have to search for him in the old-fashioned way," said Jack. Then he went to the bathroom and put on a costume that was made in 1993. Very important. He found the captain in a seat that was by a window. "Now I saw the kid right there, and now he's gone," said the captain. "Dude, I'm right behind you," said Jack. "Oh, then, wait, do I have lines?" asked the captain. "No, since you're in a book, the writer makes up what you said," said Jack. "Let's fight then," said the captain. I love these fourth wall breaks. They're really good. Not forced in at all. "This may take a while since this guy's a good dodger," said Jack. "Glad you know that, Jack." "You think I'm a good dodger? That's the nicest thing anyone had ever said to me. I'm pleased," said the captain. Then Jack sliced him in half. "You are welcome," said Jack. Over to Sussy. She was hopping on robots like crazy. "Take that and that. Take this and that," said Sussy. Over to SpongeBob and Patrick. SpongeBob was swinging Patrick around and around and around. "I'm getting dizzy and fizzy," said Jack. "What does that even mean, Patrick?" "It wasn't Patrick who said that," said SpongeBob. "I don't know, but whatever it means, it rhymes. Except it's not spelled right. It's like going back in time," said Patrick. "Did you want to make another rhyming word?" asked SpongeBob. New font again. Another new font. Yes, my mother did." "What?" said Patrick. I said you, Patrick, said SpongeBob. Yes, I did want to make another rhyming word, said Patrick. Then let's get moving and stop making rhyming words, Patrick, said SpongeBob. Okay, but instead I'm gonna make rhythms and beats, said Patrick. Rhythms and beats. Then, as they passed through the dangerous world, they saw Jack controlling the alien ship. This is awesome, like a race car, said Jack. Over to the second dimension, Sussy. She got captured by the aliens. Congratulations, said one of the aliens to themselves. Oh my god. Man, that guy sure is a weirdo. You know what I'm saying, said a different alien to another alien. I heard that, said the alien, that said congratulations before. Let's all sing a little Christmas carol since the king isn't here, said an alien with a big toenails. Let me just reread that sentence. Let's all sing a little Christmas carol since the king isn't here, said the alien with big toenails. I have one question. When are you going to clip those toenails? Asked the alien that said he's a weirdo before. Then they sing the first Noel, the first Noel. The angel did say was to certain poor shepherds in the fields as they lay. In the fields they lay, keeping their sheep. On a cold winter's night that was deep. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. Noel, 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 Noel. Born is the King of Israel. Don't sing. That was kind of nice, said all the aliens. Do you want to do another one? Asked the alien that said congratulations before. Sure, said all the aliens. Sing. Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps old Santa Claus. Down through the chimney with lots of toys. All for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, ho, ho. Who wouldn't go? Ho, ho, ho. Who wouldn't go? Up on the housetop. Click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick, said all the aliens. Then, as the aliens were too busy finishing the other part of Up on the Housetop, second dimension Sussy slithered away, tied up in ropes. She went to the main headquarters. An alien was there. She went to the controller room where the pilot should be. She saw the pilot cut in half. She looked who was driving the alien ship. She saw Jack controlling it. You're controlling the ship, said Sussy 2. Yeah, and it has a microphone that will send anything you say into it, said Jack. Well, then give me the microphone and I'll drive, said Sussy 2. Okay, said Jack. Good, and don't move, said Sussy 2. I'll just play with this microphone, said Jack. Well, I don't want you to. Fine, you can play with it, said Sussy 2. I built something, said Jack. What did you build? Asked Sussy. The other Dimensionator. So this is like from Phineas and Ferb, where you just add an inator at the end. Dimensionator. Well, this is the other Dimensionator, because the real other Dimensionator is in the other dimension, said Jack. You mean you helped them get here, said Sussy 2. No, I mean I built one of these, said Jack. Let's just get to work, said Sussy 2. So Jack built a dimensional portal thing. Okay, said Jack. This is your captain speaking. Wait, I'm gonna put on voice.
Okay, said Jack. This is your captain speaking. We are going to retreat and go back to the second dimension,
said Sussy 2. Then they saw an alien walk up to them. I knew that didn't sound like our captain, said the alien. Then a big screech came to their eardrum. A gigantic monster tore the top of the ship off. Uh-oh, this cannot be good, said Sussy 2. Seize them, said the alien. What should we do now? Asked Jack, when the second dimension Sussy pointed her fist at the monster. Jack knew what she meant. Run! Run for your lives, said Sussy too. So they ran and 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 ran until they reached the edge of the big hill. I heard that. Below this is the Atlantic Ocean, said Jack. Dive then swim, said Sussy too. You are a lot different from my sister, said Jack. Jump, said Sussy too, while holding Jack's hand and jumping. Splash! They're in the water. My sister would have fought the beast, not jump into the Atlantic Ocean, said Jack. Well, I'm her from another dimension, so we're different in many ways, so I don't care what you said Sussy too. Well, good night then. You too, said Sussy, while in the Atlantic Ocean they're saying good night. We saved the day. So when they woke up, they saw a fire all over the city. We shouldn't sleep that long again, said Jack. You are absolutely right, said Sussy too. Should we try to save the city before it gets to us, said Jack. Yes, we should, said Sussy too. Only if my family members could stop the aliens from taking over the world. I sure wish I can go back in time and save the world, said Jack. Then he just remembered something. Yesterday he wished he could go back in time in a time machine, and yesterday he wished he could go back in time in a time machine, and he said he would ask a scientist to make one. We can't save the world, said Sussy too. Yes, we can, said Jack. How? asked Sussy too. With a time machine, said Jack. So they were off to find a scientist, because all scientists can make time machines. They ran and ran and ran. Hours passed by them, since some people were wearing some clock uniforms that were moving every hour. So the joke is that you usually say that like the time went past, but the joke is that there were clock people. Okay, they finally found one. Hey, scientist guy, may you please make a time machine? Asked Sussy too. Sure, why not? Said the scientist. That's how real life works. You just ask a scientist to make a time machine. Pow! One coming right up. Oh, God. Asked Sussy too. Sure, why not? Said the scientist. Thank you very much, said Jack. So the scientist built and built and built and built. It's almost midnight, then we have to go to sleep, said Sussy too, very scared. Soon the clock struck midnight. We're too late, said Sussy too. I guess we can't do it today. Saving the world has to have a bedtime. Said Jack. We have to go to bed, said Sussy too. Let's just sign the Declaration of Independence. Not independence, like N-C-E, it's independent, and then an S, said Jack. Wasn't that signed in 1776, asked Sussy too. Yes, but 1492 was when Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue, said Jack. How long have you been in school, asked Sussy too. Well, I am still in school, said Jack. How old are you, asked Sussy too. 7, said Jack. That's probably my age. I was 7. Okay, I'm 25. Okay, said Sussy too. Aren't you a kid? Asked Jack. Yes, of course I'm a kid, but my grandpa said I was a grown-up. And that means I'm 25 years old. Then Jess asked the scientist, are you almost done? If you consider I am not even close. Good luck saving the world, said the scientist. How did you know that if we never told you? Asked Jack. I am a mind reader, said the scientist. That time machine sure looks like a laser, said Jack. Wait a minute, that is a laser, said Sussy too. Let me guess, you're part of the second dimension, aren't ya? Said Jack. I can explain, you guys. Told me to build a time machine, and I only know how to build a laser. Okay. Said the scientist. So how do we know that you're fooling us? Said Jack. Then the scientist turned on the laser and pointed it at the children. You were right. I am part of the second dimension, said the scientist. Then he turned into an alien. Ooh. Oh, dude, this is sick. Yep, I saw this coming, said Jack. Should we run? Asked Sussy 2. Let me think about this, said Jack. There's no time to think. We got to run, said Sussy 2. The laser almost hit her and him, but they jumped right over it. That was close. Now let's find my sister from the first dimension, said Jack. So they went into the alien ship. Then they saw Sussy 1 in a machine that said transformation machine. I wish I would get more information, said Sussy 2. She started crying. I hope there will be a good ending to this book, said Jack. This is not the end of this day. We have to save our lives and make this better, said Sussy 2. You are right, said Jack. Then another overly large robot went in front of them. You will be destroyed. If you ask why, it's because you killed the king, said the overly large robot. Did I ever tell you that I don't know how to count? Said Sussy 2 to Jack. So that explains why you said you were 25. While the robot was about to destroy him. Glad we clarified why she thought she was 25. Yep, said Sussy 2. Don't talk so much or I'll explode. Why did I just tell them that? Said the overly large robot. Then, out from the dead, King Bob, in a skirt. Han Solo, in a skirt also. In Dunderhead, in an Air Force uniform. And I have some more tea, Mrs. Solo, asked Bob. Why, of course you can. What kind would you like? Asked Han Solo. How about dynamite TNT? It says dynamite TNT, not just dynamite or TNT. It says dynamite TNT. Look at that. Why does it say dynamite TNT and not just TNT? Who knows? Who knows? Oh my god. So, said Han Solo, put TNT inside of the tea with honey. Then he lit the TNT. This cannot end well, said Jack. Kaboom! Maybe I should have asked for coffee instead, said Bob. Then Dunderhead, who shot his gun straight up into the air. I'm not going to let you two stand around like people who drink tea. Now, move it, said Dunderhead. That was unusual, said Jack. Can you get into the transformation machine? Because this is weird, asked the overly sized robot. No way, said Jack. I'll give you a camouflage shirt. Camouflage shirt. Why would the robot give Jack a camouflage shirt? Deal way, said Jack. Deal here since he gave you a camouflage shirt, said Sussy. Just wait until you see my plan, said Jack. Then Jack held up a Skylander. Oh, we got the Skylanders. Soon it came to life. Drobot, break us out, said Jack. So they got out of the machine. Now what are we going to do? Said Sussy when she almost fell off of it. Just hold on, said Jack. They crashed through the wall. Then the robot spotted them. Come back here, shouted the overly sized robot. Gee, that dude is crazy. He should read another book or something like that, said Jack. Man, I think I should read another book, said the overly sized robot. Then Sussy crashed out of the machine and threw a bomb. You'll never get a... What was I saying? Said the overly sized robot. Boom plus doom. Boom plus doom. Wait a second. Where's just, yeah, right there. Boom plus doom. Bunch of exclamation points. Duh, doesn't he know that bombs explode? Asked Jack. 7, 8, 66, 9,125, said Sussy 2. She's counting. And the joke is that she can't count. Then Drobot said, let's build the core of light. First, we'll need the air source. Then we'll need the twin spouts. Then we'll need the water source. And then after that, we'll need the life seeds. After that, the second time of the last thing I said that we need is the final last thing that we really need is the best thing you'll ever hear. We need the magic source and the earth source. Let's focus on saving the world, or maybe this whole dimension, which we need to do, said Jack. Okay, said Drobot. Sing. Today I don't feel like doing anything, said Jack. Then they landed safely. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. Whoa. Oh my god. How did I think this was good? Jack found a gun. He picked it up and shot the motor on the main alien ship contraction. It fell to the ground. Unfortunately, they all fell down. You've saved us and the USA, said the townsfolk. But they... Okay, I guess we saved the day, said Jack. Sussy and Sussy 2. This is the greater than oranges, said Jack. Yes, it is, said Sussy 2. Yahoo! Shouted loudly the dimension. Boy, am I tired, said Jack. Me too, said Sussy. Facts about planets. Facts about planets. How did the sun form? We depend on our star, the sun. Every morning as the earth turns, the sun rises in the sky, lighting and warming the landscape. Without the sun, there would be no life. But 5 billion years ago, the sun and its 9 planets didn't exist. That is not right. They were around 5 billion years ago. The atoms in your body and this page were floating in a cloud of gas and dust between stars. That's actually right. How did I know this? Scientists think the cloud gas, which was mainly hydrogen, was swirling around slowly. Did I just copy this out of a book? As more gas and dust collected, the cloud began to pull in on itself. The force making the cloud shrink was gravity. In the cloud, particles attract other particles and began bunching up. Meanwhile, the cloud had begun to rotate in one direction. To see how, astronomer William Hartman of Arizona's Planetary Science Institute suggests this experiment. Stir a cup of coffee every which way, then drop in some milk. You should see the coffee begin to rotate in one direction. Something similar happened in the cloud. As random, every which way movements gradually added up, a slight rotation in one direction. The enormous was turning in space. Some scientists added a dramatic twist to the story. They think that a nearby star may have exploded, sending some material spewing in every direction. Some of the material may have spread on into our gas cloud, and the shock waves from the explosion may have pushed the cloud to shrink even more. As the cloud condensed, it began to spin faster, like a pulls her arms close to her body. The faster the cloud turned, whatever, you get it. The second dimension strikes back. We're back to it, baby. Jack went to bed. Sussy followed Jack to bed. Soon they heard a crash. They went outside and looked around. They saw a 55-foot-tall monster. The monster ate all the villagers. Why villagers? And swallowed houses. The ghost of the aliens rose from the dead and flew to a different dimension and flew to a weird galaxy. Jack and Sussy felt sick of doing this. Over at the hospital where the children's mother sits. "What's up, Doc?" said Jack's mother. "Who are you, Bugs Bunny?" asked the doctor. Then suddenly a gigantic foot stepped on the children's mother. Wait. No, that can't... No, that's it. That's what it says. "Curse you, Barry the Platypus," said the children's mother. So Jack and Sussy had to fight off the monster. Jack got a hose and sprayed the monster with water. na boo boo, you can't catch me, said Jack to the monster. Then the monster chased after Jack. Sussy ran over to Mom. Mom, are you okay? Asked Sussy. Yes, I'm fine. But where's Jack? Said the children's mother. Over where SpongeBob and Patrick are fighting. It's not good, just so you know. I'm going to take you out, said Patrick. Then Patrick threw 5 aliens at once, over where Geronimo Stilton fights. It's going horrible, just so... Oh my god. Then came Scribblehopper. Scribblehopper? Who's Scribblehopper? Then Geronimo remembered when he went to the kingdom of fantasy. Geronimo screamed. Then a dragon with stripes like a rainbow showed up. Suddenly Patrick showed up. Get me on that thing, said Patrick. Oh, hey, okay, hop on, said Geronimo Stilton. Glad this book still going on, hour 30 minutes in. So Patrick got on the dragon. The dragon whipped its tail at the aliens. This is like a carnival ride, said Patrick. And the tail wipes out every alien that surrounded it. Now let's go to the kingdom of fantasy, said Geronimo Stilton. Over where Jack fights it, it's going great. Okay, Mr. Mystery Monster, Mickey Mouse ended making a house, said Jack. What does that even mean? Asked the monster. It means through 3 cheese trees, 3 fleas flew. For while these fleas flew, freezy breeze blew. Freezy breeze made these trees freeze. Freezy trees made these trees cheese freeze. That's what made these 3 free fleas sneeze, said Jack. What does that mean? Asked the monster. Then Jack suddenly punched the monster in the face. The monster fell and died. Oh, powerful punch. Then a gigantic ball crashed down on Jack. Then a bunch of ghosts filled the streets and cities and countries and continents and then the world. That must have been the ghost dimension, said Jack. Then Jack died. Okay, let me just, Then Jack died. Geronimo flew by and saw Jack. They landed right next to him. Are you okay? Asked Geronimo. He must be dead, said Patrick. No, a brave and strong warrior like him would never die, said Geronimo Stilton. Maybe it might have been the ball on top of him, said Patrick. Over where Phineas 2 and Ferb 2 and Phineas 2 and Ferb 2. It says it twice. Fight things aren't going well. Back off, you slimy freaks, said Phineas Tube. Then the dragon with rainbow stripes flew overhead. Jump, we'll catch you, said Geronimo. Then they jumped and the rainbow striped dragon caught them. Then they fly up in the sky. What are you doing? Asked Phineas Tube. You'll see, said Geronimo. Then they went speeding fast down, then exploded where the aliens sat. The aliens fell into a pit of lava. Now I get it. You exploded the alien seat, said Patrick. Neat, awesome, and cool, said Phineas too. The rainbow-striped dragon flew even higher. Wow, said Patrick. Yeah, wow, I've never been this high, and I mean never, said Phineas too. Let's go even higher, said Geronimo Stilton. Why? Asked Phineas Tube. That's why, said Geronimo Stilton. A gigantic ship was straight ahead. The ship looked like a ballerina. It looks pretty, said Patrick, said as they landed on the ship's landing area. That made a dent in the Geronimo Stilton, said, that made a dent in the, that's what Geronimo Stilton said, that made a dent in the. Until an alarming alarm went off. Why didn't I say an alarm instead of an alarming alarm? Oh, sorry about that. Now where was I? Oh, yes, the monkey ran to the zoo and destroyed the elephant. Oh, sorry. Oops. Wrong story. Now this is the right story. No, wait. That's the water that's water that went on a runaway train. Where is that story? There it is. The train went to Ohio all around the world. Wrong one again. Dang it. I never get anything right. I sure hope this one is it. What a pretty singing voice, said Patrick to the red beeping noise coming from the alarm, when suddenly it stopped. Then a black-coated guy came toward Patrick and said, "Thank you." They opened their mouths and stared at the black-coated guy. He walked through a door and locked it. Then the alarm went back on. Patrick's mouth was still open. Geronimo smacked Patrick in the face, and they all ran up to the door the black-coated guy locked. They smashed into the door, and Geronimo Stilton said, "Again." So they smashed into the door 7 more times, and Patrick said, "This tickles." They smashed into it 22 more times until the door flew open. "We smashed our heads 29 times for this." "That was the best plan ever," shouted Phineas too, "over where Sussy is. It was going great." "Mom, are you okay?" asked Sussy. Then an alien shot Sussy with a ray gun. "Ooh, my daughter, why couldn't it happen after her birthday?" shouted the mother. I thought the mother was crushed by a giant foot. Why was it just after her birthday? Then she got a stick and threw it at the alien that shot Sussy. He got out a fishing rod and hooked to the back of the mother's jacket and pulled her up. When she was all the way up the cliff, the alien unhooked the mother and left. Back where the Geronimo, Stilton, Patrick Star, Phineas 2, Ferb 2, and they never entered the door yet. "You know, guys, I keep wondering why we never went through the door yet," said Geronimo Stilton. They went through the door and saw the black-hooded guy with a gun. He pulled the trigger 3 times, and the bullets missed them by 4 feet. Geronimo Stilton took out a gun and pulled the trigger ounce, and the bullet missed him by an inch. "Man, you have a lousy shot," said the black-coated guy. Then Patrick snapped the gun from Geronimo's hand and shot the black-coated guy, which had muffins in his hands. Muffins in his hands. Then Patrick said, "Yummy, blueberry muffins." Patrick took a muffin and gobbled it down. Then an alarm went off. Patrick started to clap his hands when Geronimo grabbed Patrick's hand, and Geronimo began to drag Patrick across the floor and into the control room. Geronimo let go of Patrick's hand, and Geronimo started the motor and pressed on the pedal. Then the ship spun around and crashed into a bomb shop, which made fire go to each alien on the world. Everyone went back to where they lived, and Sussy and Jack were buried, and everything went back to normal for now. Sussy and Jack were buried. They died. And that's how I end the story. I hope you enjoyed The Dimension Travelers. And don't miss the next novel, The Dimension Travelers 2, The Ghost Dimension. And here are some books that are coming out or are already out. The Ghostbuster Kids, The Dimension Traveler 3, The 55th Dimension, The Dimension Travelers 4, The Kids That Have to Beat Lord Coconut, The Dimension Travelers 5, The Baby Alien, The Dimension Travelers 7, The Last Alien, The Dimension Travelers 8, 2 Aliens That Can Never Die, The Dimension Travelers 9, The Human Who Married an Alien, The Dimension Travelers 10, The Double-Digit Baby Dimension Monster. The Double-Digit Baby Dimension Monster. Double-Digit Baby Dimension Monster. I hope you enjoyed that. I have another book. I'm not going to read it tonight, because my voice is dead. And it's also, too late, but I also have this. And the font doesn't change throughout it, at least. It's all just this, fine print. And it's 25 pages long. And just to give you a sneak peek, the last page says, "Everybody started to float and shoot different shades of green electrical beams at the 60-foot tiger." If that doesn't intrigue you enough, I don't know what will. That's gonna be next time. It's 9:11 p.m. right now. I started this at 7:30. Oh, man. Thank you. Thanks. Oh, God, this is a bad idea. Why did I do this? This is not even funny. Shout out to Ebar.